And with us now is Yorai Lahav Hertzenu, Knesset member with the Yesh Atid party, the second biggest party in this new 24th Knesset. Thank you, sir, so much for being with us. I want to ask first about the reality now, which is that Netanyahu has the mandate. The ball is in his court. Do you think, in your opinion, did Gideon Sa'ar show weakness by refusing to recommend anyone to be prime minister?
I hope that both Sa'ar and Bennett will show courage and take responsibility in order for us to form a government of change, a new government in Israel, and prevent the establishment of a very bad and dark government by Netanyahu, Smotrich, Ben-Gvir, and Avi Maoz, which will spread hatred and fear. This is a government that is homophobic, xenophobic, and should not be established, and we will do everything within our power in order to prevent its establishment. I hope that Bennett and Sa'ar will show courage, prevent deserters from entering the new coalition of Netanyahu, and we will be able to form a new government in Israel that will lead us to a whole different direction.
So I want to ask about what Yair Lapid, the leader of the Yesh Atid party, is offering. He is offering Naftali Bennett to be prime minister first. More people support Yesh Atid than Yamina. A lot more people, hundreds of thousands of more people. Bennett has just 7 seats. You guys have 17. I mean, is it dangerous for democracy to give such power in literally the prime minister's chair to such a small party?
I'm very proud of Yair Lapid. I think he showed leadership and has proven beyond any doubt once and again that he is willing to put the public interest, Israel's interest, ahead of anything else. And I believe in Yair Lapid's ability to form a new government with our partners. And we will do everything that we can in order to prevent...
I get that, but I'm sorry for interrupting, but I want to ask, in your opinion, why is it in the public interest to give the leader of a party with just 7 seats the prime minister's chair?
I think that the continuation of Netanyahu's reign as prime minister is an imminent danger to the state of Israel, to our image and our character as a Jewish and democratic country, and we must do everything within our power in order to prevent him from establishing a new worse government in Israel. And Yair Lapid will do as much as he can. And Yesh Atid, all of us are behind him in order for us to form a new government, a new change government that will lead Israel to a better future. And I am telling you that we will do everything within our power. We will uphold our values and our ideology. We are the largest party in our camp, in the bloc, for change. And I hope that we will be able to form a new government. I'm very optimistic about it.
And Yair Lapid offering Naftali Bennett to be prime minister first. What can you tell me about the possibility that Naftali Bennett would also have veto power when it comes to ideological issues? I mean, the rabbinut, let's say, issues of conversion or public transportation or policies in the settlements, that it would be Yamina that has the ability to veto change.
Well, Josh, as I told you, we are going to uphold our values and our ideology. We are going to keep our word and our promises to the Israeli voter, and yet we are going to do everything within our power to form a new government. I'm not going to go into the details of the negotiation because I think it's supposed to be handled and agreed upon in closed doors, behind closed doors. And yet I'm telling you that we are going to uphold our values and be a very big part of the new government that we are aspiring to establish.
But you don't think it's a betrayal? But you don't think it's a betrayal of Yesh Atid's voters? I mean, you're the second biggest party in the Knesset to potentially give such influence to Naftali Bennett when it comes possibly to issues of ideology and religion, and you're giving potentially a lot of power to a small party that does not have anywhere the amount of support you do. Is that a betrayal of the people who trusted in Yair Lapid?
The opposite is true. Our voters expect us to end the everlasting cycles of elections. We must form a new government. And I'm telling you, we are not going to concede on our basic fundamental ideas that everyone in Israel should get an equal place in the Israeli society. And we will fight in order to make sure that our values are upheld. And no, I think that we are keen in our desire to form a government and to uphold our values and our ideology.